Okay, Styler Nation, it's your girl, Diva Styler, checking in. Um, it's what day is it? It's Tuesday. Talk about it Tuesday. That's what we gonna do today, and we got a lot to talk about. And we, oh, we got a lot to talk about. I don't know what that was, but uh, technical difficulty, technical difficulties. Please bear with me today. I'm not quite myself, but I am here. I missed you guys. It's been too long. It's been too long. I haven't talked to you. So in the interim, that since the last time we've talked, we got Kamala as our vice president, not nominee, elect, I guess, or whatever, when she's running for the vice presidency, and we are all in. We said it with Hillary, so I guess we're going to back it up a little more with Kamala. I'm with her. I gonna gladly take Donald Trump's money, his stimulus, his whatever taxes he gonna relieve us from, but I'm still gonna vote for Biden and Miss Kamala. Yes, I do not agree with some of the things she has said, some of the roles, the hat she has worn for, with the crime bills and his crime bills and things to that nature. But I feel like we need to trust them to lead this country back to when it was great, when it was something to be proud to be an American. Because right now, I'm ashamed. We got a clown in the White House, and I am ashamed. He is a whole donkey. He is a whole donkey. Like, seriously. And I said donkey. For my Caucasian friends, I did not use a derogatory word against him. I said donkey. Like hee-haw, donkey. Okay, so, but he is just making a mockery out of the most coveted seat and office in the entire world. And he's just unapologetically an ass. And we need someone that can bring some dignity back to the White House, because he has just made it a freak show. Like it's just something that is nothing to aspire to, because it's just a freak show. And we have no respect. Nobody cares. Nobody's listening. Nobody's taking anything that we do or say serious. No one's afraid of us now, because he's just an ass and wants to make friends with everybody. And it's just really bad that the USA had to suffer these last 4 years. Dealing with the dramatics of this person. I would like to say that I trust that people will see him for what he is and vote, but I don't. So I feel like I have to say it. Do your part. Rock the mic. Go in the booth and vote. If you're not registered, register to vote. This is more poignant than when Obama ran. This is a race that needs to be have every person that is eligible to vote, because this man thinks he is invincible. He thinks that he is above the law, above answering to anybody, person, place, or thing. And that's just not true. That's just not how politics work. It's a give and take. You give a little, I give a little, and that we can, and then we take, you give, I take, you take, I give. It's just a back and forth. And he's not willing to do any of that. He's uprooted every good thing Obama did, and he has turned everything upside down in the world. And I feel like he's even the breeding ground for corona, because had he left Obama's team in place to handle things like this, we never would have been the way we are now. I don't know where you are, but I'm in Michigan, and we are like 90,000 cases. And that is just beyond me. It's beyond me that we allowed this to happen. We allowed this fool to come in and uproot what America is about. America is about everyone pulling themselves up by their bootstraps, not just blacks. And this is something that, we have to make sure that we are conscious of. America is full of immigrants, full of them. We were a lot of us were not born here. So this country is full of immigrants, full of people who come from different lands and places, and we need to be conscious of that, because we are enabling this fool to think that he is talking to us about being a friggin' black person, or a Chaldean, or Arab, or something, for trying to make them and us feel crazy because we're not of white descent. But everybody here, probably 97% of the people that are in America are immigrants. They immigrated from somewhere. The Irish, the English, the French. We don't speak parlez-vous français here. No, we don't. So we don't speak hola, como estás here. This is you're an immigrant. We don't speak British. We're not British. No one here. Those come from other countries, other lands, far away from here. So everyone is an immigrant. Okay? And I just wish he would understand that and get that into his bone head, that every person living in the country is an immigrant. Probably 97%. So understand, when you make comments about those people, somewhere down in your bloodline is those people. Somewhere down in your wife's bloodline for sure, it are those people. Somewhere down in, your first wife's bloodline are those people. So check yourself before you wreck yourself, because those comments are bad for your health. They're bad for the economy. They're bad for morale. They're bad for our country. So you need to check yourself. And I say that with no respect for 45, because he has made a mockery out of the highest office in the land. So do your part, Styler Nation. Do your part and vote. Vote on the local level, city, vote on the state level, vote for Congress, vote for the House of Representatives, vote. Those levels those levels are the ones that lead people to the White House. So be very careful. Don't say this doesn't matter. Oh, it does. Oh, it matters. Oh, baby, it matters. If you think for 1 second your vote doesn't matter, you are a bigger fool than 45 ever was, because your vote is valuable. Your vote is something that no one can take away from you. It's between you and God and that ballot. So it's so imperative that you not only listen to this message, but you take this message to the next person that needs to vote. Rock the vote. There is no other way to say it. This vote this year is far more greater, far more riskier, far more important than electing Obama. Because at least the other wasn't so bad. This right here is a mockery. We cannot take 4 more years of this trash talking, gutter butt, just ignoramus 45. We cannot live our lives another 4 years and think that we're going to exceed what needs to be done. We have to get him out of there. Let's elect Uncle Joe and Aunt Kamala to the highest office of the land, and let's give them the chance to turn this country around. We elected a clown. I say we because I know people in my bloodline, in my lineage, who did not vote. So you must do your part. I understand there are ballots going out to everybody. Don't be no fool. Don't wait till the last minute and mail your ballot. You get that ballot, fill it out, take it back to your city, county, your clerk by hand. Put it in the hand of somebody. Put it in the box yourself. Don't be fooled. Don't let the politics of the USPS keep you from voting. Get your ballot. When you get your ballot, fill it out, take it back to the clerk. Take it back to the clerk so that you know you've walked it into the clerk's office. Now, if it's some funny shit going on in the clerk's office, then we know it's some funny shit in this world. But do not rely on the USPS to turn in your vote. And don't wait till the last minute. They're banking on us waiting to the last minute and not getting it to the post office in time, not getting it to the clerk in time. So don't be a fool. Don't get played. Don't get bamboozled, led astray, run amok. I'm just gonna say it. Don't get hoodwinked. Don't get left out of the conversation of local, state, and national races. You got something to say. It's something that you don't like, so fix it in the polling booth. Take your friends with you. Make it a day. We gonna go. If you're not going to get an absentee, if you're not going to fill out the absentee, then you're going to make a day of it. Go get your friend, your homegirl, and go ahead and you all get together and you all go vote together and then go to breakfast, Talk about how you feel. Talk about how you want to do better. Talk about what you want to see happen, and then let's watch the results come in together, and root for Kamala and root for Uncle Joe, so that we know that we have defeated the devil, cause that is the devil. You hear me? You hear me? Hear me when I say 45 is a nuisance to the United States. 45 is the devil. Period. The end. Period. The end. He not sheep. He not a sheep and a wolf in sheep's clothing. He the devil. He show you exactly who he is, what he gonna do, and what he ain't gonna do, and say what he wanna say, and has no filter. Gives two shits about what you think about what he said. So do right by yourself. Do right by your neighbor, your children, the kids coming up behind. Do right by them, and vote. Get your vote in. Make your vote count. Make them listen to you. This is what we got to do. You got to make these politicians listen to you. Listen to what you have to say and need and want and gotta have. And we only can do that through voting, through getting involved, through different initiatives that's going on. Go to a city county meeting. Go to the mayors, the meeting of the state where the council gets together, whatever. Go. If you got a city manager and they have meetings, go. Because you got something to say, and they don't let people that don't have your best interests at heart decide your future. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm revved up about this. Don't let people that don't have your best interests at heart decide your future. Because they don't know what you need. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you require to live your life. They don't know what it's like to be you. So only you know what it's like to be you, and research. Don't just remember a name that you saw run across the TV. Don't just remember a name you heard your girlfriend talking about. Research, because what's good for the gander may not be good for the goose. Listen to what I'm saying. Feel your way through this thing. You got to get your legs up under you, just like a little baby. Feel your way through this thing. Get a little, take a little, take in a little, read a little, do a little. Get out there. Understand. We getting these calls. Sometimes we gotta listen. We ain't gotta donate if you don't want to, but you some of these calls we get, we need to listen to them. Yeah, I'm guilty of it. The first one to tell you, I blocked the numbers, block and delete the texts. But some of these calls we gotta listen to, so we can know what you're talking about. Because you might be talking about exactly what I need in my community. You might be talking about exactly what I need on my block. You might be talking about exactly what I need in my city. So, be careful. Be careful about saying you're not going to vote. Be careful about saying, it doesn't affect me. Be careful about saying my vote doesn't matter. Because it does matter. And if we all voting for the same people, it absolutely matters. It absolutely matters. So do your part and rock the vote. Let's show this imbecile that you got elected by a fluke, a freak accident 4 years ago. And we gonna right that wrong in November. We are going to right that wrong. So that's what I wanted to say about that. The next thing I wanted to talk about is my girl. I don't know what they thinking about messing with my girl. What's up with what's up with Meg? Y'all mad at Meg because she telling her truth? She telling what happened to her. You can't live her life. You can't tell her what's not real for her. You can't tell her what's not her truth. So that's not for us to judge. He said what he had to say, and now she's coming forward saying what she has to say. But you cannot discount her truth. You can't tell her what happened to her, what she shouldn't be talking, she's snitching, she this, she that. That lady, that woman needs to tell her truth, because we were not there. We don't know what happened. We only know this is how I always said. It's always his side, her side, and the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Or they side, your side, and truth is in the middle. So we definitely have to listen with determined ears to weed out what sounds truthful. Piece together what he said and what she said, and come to your own conclusion. But don't make that woman feel less than because she's telling her truth. When he got up there, he got a chance to tell his truth. He got to say whatever, whenever, however. So let her speak. I feel that she she has the right to tell her truth. She has the right to, and I'm going to stand by her as she tells her truth, because women quite often are, especially black women, are discounted about their truth. We are told that didn't happen, that can't be right, this, that, and the third, and woody whoop, but let her tell her truth. Let her be who she is unapologetically, and let her live. That doesn't make her a snitch. It happened to her. It's nothing that she saw something with somebody else. It happened to her. So let her live. Let her live. I can't say enough about it, because it's just so crazy that people want to attack her and not come to her side. But again, like I said about Auntie Kamala, we stand with you, boo. Hey, ow. What you say? Ow. We got you, man. We got you. We got your back. We not gonna let them crucify you or bring you down because you telling your truth. That's your truth, boo, and live in it. Stand in it 10 toes down. That's it. It really saddens me to say Jacob Blake's father says his son is paralyzed from the waist down after police shooting in Kenosha, Wisconsin. This right here, this shit is getting old. We need justice. We need something. We need Jesus in this situation. We need Jesus to make sense of this and help us to get through this and overcome what all this is about. It's not just the hate Caucasians have for non-Caucasians. It's about the it's about you thinking that you're superior. It's about you thinking you're superior. It's about you thinking that you are dominant. And quite frankly, I want to say it's about you feeling inferior, or you feeling scared about our men's stature, the way they talk, the way they walk, their swag. You're intimidated by us. And quite frankly, we the shit, so you should be. But not every black person is a criminal. Not every black person deserves to be profiled. Not every black person deserves to be scared to go places. Not every black person should. Not every black person is a criminal. Every black person I know is scared shitless when they see a cop car driving either in their direction. We shouldn't be about to shit our pants every time a cop car is coming up behind us fast, or they turning on the lights and you about to shit a brick, or you about to, put the pedal to the metal and run because you terrified for your life. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's on that police officer mind. You don't know the last encounter he had with a black person. And this shit is getting old. This shit is getting old. Y'all killing our black men. Y'all trying to make the head of the household disappear. We need our black men. All black men matter. How about that? All black men are not thugs. All black men are not gangsters. All black men don't have records. All black men never even had a speeding ticket. It's more square, and I say that with the utmost respect, square black men than it is hyped up thugs. It's more educated black men than it is thugs with that dropouts. There's more black men out here than we know that have no children, no baby mamas, no running up behind them, calling them crazy and doing crazy shit to them. So understand that we are not the same. Because you see me, don't be afraid of me that you feel like you gotta draw your gun. Don't be intimidated by the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I gotta say stuff. When I get loud, I don't mean no harm, but you gonna listen. You're going to hear me. That's not to make you think I'm about to kill you, but I'm going to be heard. Especially if I know I'm right. And especially if I know you dare to right wrong. So, you can't get mad at the way that we talk, the way that we walk, the things that we do, the things that we say, because this is us being us. This is our swag. This is our this is how we move. Listen, it's every black man does not want to kill a white man. Every black man does not go out the house saying how I'm gonna fuck with the police. Every black man don't even think about the songs fuck the police. It's black men out here that want to be police so bad get turned away by the white man. It's people out here that it's black men out here that want to protect and serve their own neighborhood, but do society give them a chance? Hell no. It's so many black men out here that's taking care of their kids, going to work, going to church, and coming home. That's their life. Wake up and repeat. Homework, church, homework, church, homework, church. Wake up, repeat. Weekend, home. Honeydew list, sleep, church. That's it. You cannot put everybody in the box. So it's just to say that we have to do better. Not just blacks, whites, Latinos, Arabs, Chaldeans, Indians, Latinos. We have to do better. Listen, you shot this man in the back. He had a family. Somebody love this man. Somebody know this man. I want justice for Jacob Blake. It hurts me. I'm tired of these stories. I'm tired of people just thinking we are nothing. And we tearing up stuff thinking that's making it better. It's not. Stand in the middle of the street silent with your hands up. And, let them know you're not a threat and you're not there to threaten them. You're not there to antagonize them. You're not there. But somebody got to listen. That's why it's imperative that you vote for people that look like you, talk like you, walk like you, act like you, come from where you come from. Or at least have friends that know where you come from and what you about. Because they killing the heads. They chopping the heads off as fast as they can. They chopping the heads off. So that leaves widows and bastard children. Because they think they're intimidated by us. I didn't want to go this far, but it's just something that I have to say. It's something that I have to do, and it's something that has been bothering me. I didn't really even tend to talk about it Tuesday this far. But I didn't realize my feelings was this. Was this poignant? We in some real shit right now. We going through some real shit. Where we going through some real hard times where you just walking outside, walking to your car, walking to the store, and you can be killed. So I just urge you to do the right thing. This all goes together. Every topic we talked about today all goes together, honestly. Go out there and vote. And if you see something, say something. If something happens to you, bring it up. Voice what happens to you. We need to hear your voice. Something is being done to you or has been done to you. We got to stop this shit. What goes on in this house stays in this house. That shit has got to go. Black people, listen to me. We are doing more harm to ourselves than good when we keep stuff bottled in. And I am, quite frankly, over all this shit, because they gotta listen and see us for who we are, and we gotta love each other enough to stand up and say what happened to each other, about each other, to each other, so that we can get justice for each other. And it's scary, I know, but something that is worth fighting for costs you something. It's gonna cost you something, and you gotta be prepared. You're gonna either live your life on your knees, or you're gonna stand up like a man and a woman, a king or a queen that you are. And that's just the point blank period, the end, the truth. That's it. That's it. It is what it is. You're going to have to be 10 toes down with it. And if you can't, you got to ask God for the strength to get you through some things. I feel very agitated by another police shooting. And I don't know what it's like to be paralyzed, but I can imagine that it's not fun when you're used to being a provider or hanging or, playing with your kids and doing what you got to do now. I don't know the extent of his condition, but I know he's paralyzed. So again, you cut off the head. I mean, the only thing good coming out of this is he lived to tell his story. We don't have to rely on cell phone video and witness accounts. He's alive. And I just pray that something good will come out of this. Not just monetary, but something good will come out of this, that you will understand a lot of stuff that's going on is because we have 45 in office. A lot of stuff going on is because of the antics that he puts on. So today I just want to end this podcast with saying, Styler Nation, lift up Jacob Blake, his family, his children, his parents, his community. Say his name in your prayers today. Say his name when you go to church virtually or however you're going. Bring his name before God in worship, and open up your heart and let your prayers and your worship and your conversation with God be about Jacob Blake and his justice, and Breonna Taylor and her justice, and the countless others that have died at the hands of police officers or have been hurt at the hands of police officers. We have to do better. So we have to make sure that we elect better. We have to make sure that we tell our truth, whatever that may be, however it may antagonize or hurt or ruffle feathers. We have to speak our truth. So, yeah, that's where I am. I'm your girl, Diva Styler. Follow me on Instagram, Diva Styler, or DIVA Lifestyle is the podcast page. Follow us. on YouTube at Diva Styler. Follow and like and subscribe. We're also on Facebook, like the page Diva Lifestyler. We're on Twitter, Diva_Styler. Be a friend. Tell a friend about your new favorite podcast. Be a friend. Tell a friend about getting out to vote. Be a friend. Tell a friend to have patience, be positive, and be persistent about what's driving you. And stand in your truth. I can't say it enough. Be 10 toes down in your truth. Live your life to the best of your ability. Be the best you and not an imitation. Be the best you, or not an imitation of you or a carbon copy of someone else. I love you guys. Peace.